Tonight, we asking a question, right? We're trying to see, do women really want an average man? We see it all too frequently now that women say that they will, quote unquote, settle for an average man. But get an average man and then aspire for more. That is kind of baffling to me. Is it that you think that an average man has different qualities than a high value man? Because men don't really differ that much, just the money. Mentality wise, I mean, you have some that for some odd reason just despise women. Then you have others that are mental. Then you have people that, just adore women. But ultimately, men are men. They want the same thing. Women, y'all tendencies seem to change a bit. Y'all seem to say that the money doesn't matter until money matters. Y'all say sex doesn't matter until sex matters. Y'all say family isn't an issue until family's an issue. If you want any type of man, average to high value, he's going to want a family with a legacy. That's just what attaches to most men. The legacy aspect of anything. Who am I going to leave this to? Will my name live on? So forth and so on. So when you're trying to say that you can deal with an average man, or that's what you really prefer, what man really wants to be average? So therefore, the whole statement is kind of crazy, because that means that you're saying that most men aspire to be average. No, most men aspire to have some real form of income. Therefore, they can do anything at their will. And I don't care if they're a janitor. They want to own the janitor service or the janitorial service. If they are a bar hop, they want to own the bar. If anything, if you ask a man, he would take ownership over working for anybody. Life doesn't always present those aspects, or a majority of men won't even take those opportunities. But when you see that the average man is comfortable in his own right, most women tend to want to choose up, regardless. Because everything that comes with an average man may not come with an high value man, because it's an offset. Meaning that neither one of them are going to have time, but they're going to be time spent very differently. High value man, he makes anywhere from $100 to almost $1,000 per hour. You get what I'm saying? So you think that a high value man is going to spend the same time as a regular or average man? No. He's going to spend more. He's going to spend what he has. And that is with anything. Therefore, when y'all watch those TV shows, y'all see that. Therefore, y'all trying to incorporate it in y'all lives. So y'all sitting back and like, they getting all that. He's providing all of this. She's getting all that. Look at the new car she just got. Look at the bag, the clothes, the dress, all that. But then look at your man. I'm gonna need you to come up a little bit. Do a little bit better. That's just one aspect though, right? But then, hey, you say a man that high value probably won't give you the sex drive that a man is an average worker would give you, because he understands time is money. So he going, hey, I give you the feeling, I get my feeling, either you get yours or not. Which I'm not saying all high value men are like that, but most of them have to understand that time is money. And believe it or not, any man wants to aspire to do that. To be like, oh yeah, I can get a shot 15 minutes at a whim and go back to making real bank. Like real money, so it can flourish and take care of every aspect in his life. But then on the average man, I mean, he can take care of everything in his life. And I mean, he can do it well. But he's not going to do it on the scale that you're going to put on him. Because your scale has like a time limit. Like, yeah, this is cool for now. But years down the line, that's when you're going to be like, yo, I'm really trying to take a few vacations this year. Not just one. I'm gonna be like, yo, I wish we can do it more. Not just, a few times out the week or a few times out the month or this, that, and that other, or the third. But then you're gonna have to understand that with either of those men, what you're asking them to do is overindulge. See, a high value man, he'll overindulge, but only in ways that he wants, because he understands you don't really want to control the situation. You want to feel comfort, security. So therefore, you're going to let that high value man reign, because you know he can reign. The average male, you're going to contest him at every whim that you can. Because in your mind, you can walk out of the door and choose up. Granted, some of you can. Some of you can. But majority of you have to understand that it is not going to be that simple. So therefore, you have to really stop lying to yourself and lying to those that you are dealing with, saying that you would rather prefer an average man over a high value man, or a man that it's making extensive money and they're able to do other things in the meantime to coerce, or I don't even want to say coerce, because you know how that word gets, but we can say to string along your happiness. However, the man that has less has to physically do more, and then the chances that he provides those nice things, those extra amenities, goes the extra mile. But then you get so used and accustomed to those things that you're wanting them on a more frequent basis. So therefore, now you're asking him to overextend who and what he already has to ensure your happiness and security and comfort in that situation. When you ultimately didn't want to be in a situation in the beginning, you just wanted the perks that came with that specific person. Because you would rather have chose the man that could already indulge in you, indulge in everything that you wanted, the aspirations, just everything. So, women, you beautiful, sensual, elegant creatures, please quit lying to these men. Tell them what's up. And if they choose to do it, so be it. Because I know there's men out there like that. But quit stringing people along, men along, for just benefits without really returning any. And I'm not talking about in adult fashions, I'm talking about in real value. And I'm not even talking about monetary gain, just something that a person really can take, a man can take away from you and say, you know what, I'm cool. Like, she was the best woman that she could be, at least to me. It just didn't work out. But men, understand this is a two-way street. But right now I'm talking to my ladies, my women, my grown babies, or at least the ones that really have a mind in their head. Understand what you really want. Then tell the world what you really want. Because y'all have so much power, it is crazy. Granted, we give it to y'all, but nevertheless, y'all have it. So if you really want a high value man, tell your average man that. And then help him aspire to be everything that you truly want. Therefore, you can truly lead the life that you want. But understand this, you only give what you get. So, like Kevin Samuels said, if you average at best, baby, try to upgrade yourself. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. And just make sure that you're doing everything for you, not for the world. Don't mess with a man just because the world deemed it okay or for a paycheck. Because baby, you better than that. The essence that you just walk with is better than that. And I believe it. So, my babies, if you want an average man, get you an average man, but do not fold on him. If you want a high value man, get a high value man. Do what it takes. Stay in your place. Get your lane and drive it until you find what you're looking for. But quit misconstruing the two and further along the destruction of the household. Like, don't worry. I'm gonna get on the men too, but this video is not for them. It's for y'all. So, hopefully, we can really talk about some things and get some things in perspective. But for now, I love you, sensual creatures. I'm out.